Speaking of looking back, that's what I'm going to do right now. In 2014, you had a hard-fought second-place finish to Ryan Hunter-Ray. You came here and you won a race.
Yeah.
Well, last Sunday, the same thing happened. So
Yeah.
if the trend continues, you come here and you win a race. Does that give you confidence that,
Well,
it is
not,
Detroit?
That's not that give me confidence. They give me confidence. I know that every time I come back here, I have the best car, the best group of guys giving their best, and which is not only here, but it's in every place. As we talk about it, for several reasons, I think this place for me it make me energized and bring the best out of me, just like Indianapolis.
Other questions, Tony?
Helio, how difficult is this weekend from a strategic standpoint? Because it seems like if you qualify well, you get hosed on like yellow timing, and if you qualify toward the back, you move forward. I mean, there's really no rhythm to this race. So kind of how do you plan for the unexpected? Good
question. We're going to definitely sit down and look all the possibilities. You can only, do what you think is best. Obviously, last year we got, unfortunately, penalized by the yellow when we're one lap longer instead of just pit and while we're on the lead. So it is difficult, but we can only control things in our control, obviously. So, but hopefully we're going to be prepared as much as we can this time to put ourselves in the best situation.
Yes, sir, up in the front.
Helio, you and I talked before we got in. Obviously, Belle has made some improvements from this year to last year. The bumps, you said you didn't notice them out there. What kind of difficulty is it with the bumps last year? Is it the track seems smoother to you?
Yeah, they did a very good job sending out, or not resurface, but kind of like send it out this back straightaway. Completely different, as I said. I like the way it was. I don't know why Bud Denker decided to change it, but anyway, a lot of drivers complaining, which I told him, don't listen to the drivers. They complain a lot, And but to be honest, I think it's great. From the airport coming over here, you see a lot of people. I mean, into the race for the press. Actually, watching the news and people talking about it. That's exactly what we need, not only in one place but everywhere. And some tracks, unfortunately, promoters don't follow that kind of scenario. So I'm really glad that there was a lot of people today here, and the Belle looks phenomenal. I didn't know. Actually, I came here on Tuesday night. And Wednesday, I was taking my time around, and man, I didn't know the fountain was all marble. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a lot of money. I thought it was painted, concrete and painted. It's all marble, white marble. So it was really nice to see details that, unfortunately, when we come over here, it's just like in a GIF. And so I'm really happy that everything is working well.
Thank you, Helio.
Thanks.
Lewis and then Greg. Okay.
You're welcome.
Helio,
yes.
Apologies for bringing up the R word, but it may rain Sunday, so little two-parter in honor of my friend Wolfgang. Two questions. Number one, how do you like racing in the rain? And did you ever watch Ayrton Senna race in the rain? And what did you think about that?
Yes, I don't have a problem as long as you're in front, you can see it, no problem. But I tell you what, Sunday, yes, there is a possibility. Right now I'm thinking on one day at a time, and tomorrow sounds it's going to be pretty clear, and we're going to do everything we can to keep doing what we're doing and collect as much point as possible, and that win that we're waiting for so long.
Any other questions, Mary?
I've got two questions, like Wolfgang. So this morning I watched the in-car camera over your head.
Right.
And boy, you were really struggling with the steering wheel. It looked like it was really bouncing in the car. So having to do 2 races this weekend, do you have to worry about blisters on your hands? And
No, right now, no problem. And in the past, I don't remember having any issues with the blister. It is physical, no question, because of the twists and turns of this place. And that's why I want to show those young kids that I do my homework at home. I don't sit in like Mr. DeFerro and just like drinking wine and things like that. I do my homework, and I can't wait to go there and never look back.
And then my second question is about the way qualifying is. In other words, there's only a half hour in the morning, of which I think you get 12 minutes, both Saturday morning and Sunday morning for each of the races. And if you're not right on it right away,
Yeah.
you could end up, even though you're the fastest guy,
True.
you could end up in the middle or the back of the pack. So how many runs do you think you can do?
Good question. In fact, this place changed so much because of the concrete, and I was looking to the temperature. We were about 100 degrees, and when a cloud came in, it dropped about 7 degrees. I'm talking about 30 seconds. So it shows that this track, it changed temperature. And for those that don't know, our cars are very sensitive to the temperature. So it's extremely important to be in the right time, to come out of the truck with the car well set up. And I'm very glad we did that again this year. And we're going to fight. It sounds like the red tires and the black tires, there is some difference. So it's going to be a real treat tomorrow for you guys that been following longer. So it's definitely going to be some strategy for qualifying and obviously for the race too.